Hey, I forgot to press the mic button. Um, it's, let me go back. It's February 10th, 8:35 p.m. It's a Wednesday, and it's 2021. So basically, I changed some things up. I watched listened to a Mr. Beast ClubHouse conversation yesterday, and he just encouraged me to shake some things up. So yes, I used a clickbaity title and a clickbait thumbnail just to see how it affected things. I thought it was pretty interesting. But let me know what you think about the thumbnail. I made it in about 20 seconds. Apparently, Mr. Beast spends a whole day on the thumbnail, but it's cool. Yeah, so I'm trying stuff out, seeing how it goes. I'm not too tied to anything. I don't know why I wouldn't try to get more viewers. It made me click. See, there we go. What happened? So what happened? I changed the camera and I used the clickbait thumbnail and title. That's it. Welcome. My goal is to just edit some pictures today. I took some pictures of me next to one of my paintings, and I'm just gonna edit them. I'm gonna edit them here. I could probably put the window on the screen, but yeah, I did use my artistic touch on the thumbnail. I mean, I have no problem making thumbnails. That one took me literally 30 seconds. It came from a screenshot, and there we go. I see. That's the thing. I've always considered myself not a YouTuber, so just finding the difference. Finding new ways to just get people engaged. I think I share a lot of information here, and I know I do. So I want to share that with more people. The theme of today, I'm gonna put a little pin topic. Ask me questions about art, just like anything, and I can't answer all of them because I don't know everything yet. Make it philosophical. The app's going really well. To be honest, we're still working on some bugs, so figuring out how to use it properly, how to get the most out of it as I go forward. My favorite media right now, it's these markers. It's these markers, these big paint markers from Liquitex. Still haven't gotten my sponsorship yet. Oh wait, do I have to switch that now? What's going on? But yeah, working on camera 3. There we go. See, I got the fades going too. We're rocking out. I changed some stuff up. I had to see how it goes. So yeah, my favorite medium right now is these markers. Basically, I paint everything with them. I've been working behind the scenes. You guys haven't seen these ones. I decided I was just going to paint yesterday without being online. And I made these two. I love them. They're totally, Basquiat-esque for sure, but good. How's the music in the background too? How's that sound? Is that all right? Is that good volume? So yeah, what I'm gonna be doing right now is just editing some pictures from a photo shoot I just did today of myself. Actually sold a big painting, and it's got to go out. I sold the painting already. It's at UPS. $400 to ship it to Texas, in case you're wondering. It's expensive to ship stuff. Joey Snowballs, you gotta be from New York, huh? How's your cousin? I'm good. I'm real good. I've been working hard. I love what I'm doing right now. I paint every day. I've been wanting to paint every day for a long time. There's my thumbnail. Amazing. What's going on? Is this not popping up? Come on. Day's going well. I did a photo shoot today. I got a painting. I picked up a painting from the Framers, which is always just so exciting. And yeah, I'm feeling real good. What's going on here? Doesn't want to read it. You know, sometimes this happens. This computer right here, you guys can see my computer now. It's old. It's from 2013. And sometimes things just don't go well. I got it for free, so I can't complain. But, yeah. Oh, Joey, that's dope, man. I've only been over to Columbia Station like one time. Does art help with stress? 1,000,000%. Like, if anything, that's what it's for. What's up, Dodo? There we go. All right, that took a second. Let's do this so I'm not looking at myself twice, huh? No. I really just did it to myself. The only lady in my life right now is Art. Unfortunately, she takes up all my time. I'm happy about that too. Joey, I don't know her. What's up, David? How you doing? No, David, I didn't chill in Columbia. I only went there like one time. It was for a baseball game. That's it. Do I have a favorite color? Yeah, my favorite color, I always say it, is when the sun sets on a still lake. So it's this orange, yellow, red color combining with the blue water, like the blue midnight waters. It's the best way to describe it. So yeah, while that's going, let's do this. Obviously I just painted these. I'll just keep moving, huh? I'll keep making stuff. I gotta get to scanning, but I don't want to. Sometimes I just don't want to scan. Because it's annoying. It's a lot of work. I gotta start hiring people to do this, the like tedious stuff. I really want to hire my brother, but he's too busy playing video games. You know, does anyone have a little brother that's too busy playing video games? This looks choppy when I'm transferring data. How's it look on live? Is it choppy? It's so choppy. Oof. Yeah, this computer's real old. She can't handle it all. Alright, so we're gonna not do that. Just to make it be smoother. Yeah, you know, you beggars can't be choosers. I got this for free. Oh my god, I forgot the best part of this whole thing. Bang. Now it's real cinematic. How you doing? We're in the movie theater. This is what it looks like, alright? I'll be right back. I have to get my laptop. She's still choppy. Victoria, thoughts on Henry David Thoreau? I got some great answers for you there. Give me 1 second while I get sorted out here. Because I actually just talked about Henry David Thoreau with Mike today. That's hilarious. Why is it so choppy, huh? I think my computer just spazzed because it. It was too much. It was too much. I'm sorry, baby. Thoughts. Okay, so thoughts on Henry David Thoreau. I think Henry David Thoreau is one of the most brilliant men because of his simplicity. Let's see. Back in his time, is it still choppy? This sucks. Sorry. It looks cinematic, but it also looks like shit because it's not in real time. I don't know why my computer's bugging out so much. There we go. All right, we're a little bit back to normal now. So Henry David Thoreau was like just a notoriously simple human, and because of his simplicity, he went on to live a life where he really started to build his kingdom based on his needs. And I think the metaphor of his entire Walden book was essentially orchestrated to demonstrate that philosophy. And if you're willing to extrapolate the information from his experience in the 1800s to the modern day, you kind of find that building things as you need them is the best way to live a life, the best way to get the things you truly need. And not get carried away with unnecessary stuff. So I really believe in that philosophy, which is very simply build and create the life around you that you want in order to keep it simple. Ralph Waldo Emerson, was he sauntering? Was he the guy that wrote the essay on sauntering? I'm not too familiar whether that was Whitman or Emerson. But either way, anyone in the Transcendentalist era, I'm a huge fan of. Because basically what these guys were doing was, hey, I don't need society. Let me go over here and have the outside perspective. And once they did that, they were able to accomplish exactly that. They were able to find their own way, find their own path, and provide valuable insight. It's just the saying I always say is you can't see the forest through the trees. And that's what these guys did. They got out of the forest. They got out of the trees in order to see the entire forest. So yeah. Man, I swear. I don't know if anyone believes in astrological principles or the effect that the planets have on our planet. But apparently during Mercury retrograde, technology has a lot of issues, and frankly, I'm having issues with this computer. I'm having issues with this computer. It's really frustrating. I just want to edit my pictures. Not working. I'm trying, I'm doing my best, but how do I deal with fear or failure, and do I have experience with it? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, my entire young career was kind of like fear centric. I was terrified to share any of my artwork with anyone. I used to be a Halo 3 video editor. That's like what I started with. And I didn't show anyone, and I never released anything because I didn't want anyone to know that I did it, or that it was bad, or it wasn't as good as other people's. So I just never shared anything, and then I never had anything to show for my work, and that's pretty disheartening. As a young creator, all I wanted was to be recognized for my work, but then I never shared anything, so the balance was off there already. And basically, in order to get over that, you have to push through it. It's unfortunately the only answer I can give, which is, if you're afraid of something, go directly in that direction and you will overcome it. You'll never be presented with a challenge that you aren't prepared to handle, is my philosophy on that. Assuming I have read Walden, going back to Thoreau, what do I think about his ideal government being that which is governed by our consciences? I mean, I can rely on my consciousness, my conscious efforts to not, pillage and damage things. But I can't necessarily rely on someone who's been pushed in a bad direction through their lives. It's really tough. I mean, it's almost anarchy that he was describing, right? Like, we govern ourselves. I just don't think it's possible yet. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay. Well, I guess we'll edit it from the card. In which case, we'll do this. Don't worry, I'm going to figure out how to edit these pictures one way or another. It's going to happen. I don't quit. I never quit. Have I studied psychology? Absolutely. I studied psychology as my minor in college. It was one of the most eye-opening things I've ever done. Taking my classes in developmental psychology, cognitive psychology, and then linguistics were probably the most insightful classes I took as far as human development you could possibly take. I think I got the 3 best ones, just by chance, in the program that I was kind of a part of. So yeah, I would definitely recommend studying some element of psychology if you're interested in the mind. Like me, go study psychology. It's worth it. We got pics. Way. All right. No social psychology. I should have. That's the probably the last psychology class I would take. But I mean, I study social psychology by like living as a conscious human and looking at the way people interact. I always figured that class, it's important to know the terms and the conditions of what's going on, but I'm just a human. I pay attention. When did I first know I might have some serious talent? I first thought that I might have some serious talent when let me think about that. it was probably in video editing when I made a video that was just awesome, and I was like, that's cool. But like, it wasn't that great, you know. My first ever videos weren't that good. I just really liked them personally, and I liked what I was doing, so I just kept going with it and never stopped. I don't know if you guys can see these, but yeah, I don't know. Like, talent is one of those things that's developed. Some people are born with innate abilities that make them like pretty much instantly better than other people at things. But one day, one day we'll get this figured out. My bad, guys. I'm working on it. I swear. I think I just need to get a new computer, and it's unfortunate because that's just not what I want to do. But to go back, yeah. So I'm sorry. That happens literally every time I try to work around it, but it didn't work. Anyway, as far as film studies, I would definitely recommend taking a film studies class. Um, if you're interested in film, of course. My film professor in college was pretty awesome. She was very smart, but she graded to the rubric, and it always like I always was offended by her grading because I'm such an abstract thinker that I never wanted to write based on the rubric. I had my own way of doing things always, and it always frustrated me because I had the right answers and the right what's the word concepts that I was presenting, but I could never get a good grade because I was never fitting the rubric that she wanted me to fit, and that's just what happens, you know. It's the way that it is. So yeah, Mac versus audio issues is the undercard. I love it. It should be. I mean, I'm like as a person who works so diligently to get my sound sounding incredible. I'm like pretty embarrassed that this always happens. It's really really frustrating for me, and I tried to fix it. I did what I could, but there's only so much I can do really. So other than get a new computer. Oh, now people are checking in. We got a couple more people in the chat. I hope. Also, in case anyone wants to know, you'll never guess what I did, right? So basically, what I did was use a clickbaity title and thumbnail, and I moved my camera. Those are the three things that I did, and I put a light over there, which is pretty. The light's pretty good back there, huh? Um, so yeah. Let's see. Do I miss Impulsive? Yeah, I mean it was fun. It was a good time. I love talking with my friends on camera. So that's a different lifestyle now that I'm here in Cleveland that I don't have. But good shows come in seasons, right? It is what it is. I miss Hollywood. LA was dope for sure. I don't know. Yes and no. Yes and no. I got this like. I wish I could show you this computer. I can't do that right now. What do I do for a living? For a living, I'm an artist. I paint. I write. I live stream on YouTube. I do photography for people that need it. I have an app. I'm technically a tech developer, which I've always been kind of fascinated with. I love technology, so it's really cool to do that. What else do I do? I have a company called Mind, and the company Mind sells notebooks and a couple different things. This right here is the Mind book. It's the world's greatest notebook. You can get it at www.mind.sx. And I made it with my hands. I cut the paper and did it myself. But yeah, I got a lot of different things going on, believe it or not. Would I shave my beard for a movie role? It had to be the right movie role. I always said I'd shave my beard when the right woman asks me to. Have I ever thought about making a design agency? Absolutely. I mean, that's what Mind is. Believe it or not, like Mind has a lot of different things that it does. I'm just kind of the epicenter of it. Currently, it's very Maclin centric. How I would describe it. Um, but yeah, I mean, basically, like anything you need done, if you call me and you're like, "Hey, Mac, I need this," I just say, "Okay, cool. If it's not me, let me find someone that can do it." Um, so yeah, we'll it is a design agency. Um, Mo, do it, man. Please. I'd be so happy. I can literally make it live right here for you. I'm working on these pictures right now, so I'm gonna do that first, but I can still make stuff. Oh man, it's so weird to see myself there. I'm gonna do this so it's smaller. Um, but am I A4? Can someone tell me what A4 size paper? I can just look. I'll tell you. I don't know what A4 is. Oh, that's 8.5 by 11. That's printer paper. I don't. I don't. It's too big. I have a 5 by 7, which I believe is an A6 paper that I really like to do. Like to do, but no, I don't have an A4. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm not looking at the stock market. No, that's a YouTube stream thing right there. Favorite album of all time? That's such a hard question. Okay, favorite album of all time. My favorite album of all time is. You're asking me something I can always go back to no matter what, yeah? I mean, uh I love Reasonable Doubt by Jay-Z. I'm gonna have to say that. I can't get enough of that album. Seriously. I think it's incredible. I listened to it so many times. And if it's not that one, if I have to give a more modern answer, I would say um, 22 a Million by Bon Iver. Because it's so good. That album is so good. What is going on here? There we go. You guys ever edit pictures for Instagram? It's a lot of fun. Pranav, good morning. Um, Stephen A. That painting with Matt is really just something unbelievable. He took that one home. I kind of wish I had it still. It is what it is, but that that piece is something different. I love it. Just the colors and the vibrancy. It's really special. I love that painting. Ooh. My hair is short. How do I judge an album? I judge just based on how I like it. I mean, I don't put that much thought into it. Like, do I love this album? Do I listen to it a lot? That's how I decide if I, you know, what it is. Hey, Move, don't let it bother you. And also, no need to spread the negativity, man. We don't need that. I really don't appreciate it. Yeah, you don't have to be disrespectful. You could be nice about it. You could let other people live their lives. I'm not offended by anything. Doesn't bother me. Just do you. As soon as you let other people's lives affect the way you live, that's when you're trapped. It's not how it's supposed to be. Yeah, no hate comments ever. Also, like, big life change I made in my life was literally removing the word hate from my vocabulary. Of course, I'm saying it here so you could hear me say it, but I do not use that word for anything at all, ever, ever. You won't hear me say it. No need. Reminder, next time I take a picture, remind me to take off my mask. For I have like the neck gaiter one, and I'm wearing it around my neck. I just don't like the way it looks. It is what it is, you know. See, that everyone always asks the hate about killing a loved one. Like, don't ask that because I don't want to even think about that, right? Like, I don't mess with hypotheticals that are like that because I think they're stupid. Don't put me in that position to be worried about that question. I don't even want to think about it. I don't want to give any power to that thought at all. I hope you understand. I think it's fair. I don't like some what ifs, you know? Some what ifs really suck. Do I think each form of art should be judged differently? Interesting. I mean, each form of art requires a different level of input to make it what it is. Making a painting is very different than making a pop record. They can both require a lot of effort, 100%. Um, but you're not really going to, oh, maybe you are. I don't know. You can judge, the words are the same, right? Like if you judged a painting on its composition versus a song on its composition, there are, similar overlapping terms that you can use. But overall, yeah, I guess every work should be looked at differently. I don't think it needs to be judged differently. Maybe just appreciated is a better word. I wish I took a better picture of this painting. I only have myself to blame. Steven, I would remove one of the limbs of the tree that's downstairs. I'm not putting myself through any bodily harm. Thank you very much. How do I go about finding meaning in my life? I mean, the meaning presents itself to me. I know that I'm passionate about working on art, and every day I look for more opportunities to continue to make art. Every time I make a piece of artwork, the way I look at it is every creative expression carries with it the seed of the next. So every time I make something, I can carry it into the next thing. And oh, nice. That's great. And yeah, essentially the meaning continues to unfold as I unfold as a human. And I don't let too much bring me down. I stay positive as much as possible and live my life to the fullest, finding happiness in every moment and, or as much happiness as I can in every moment. You know, I'm not perfect, but yeah, doing my best. Favorite and least favorite color. My favorite color I mentioned earlier is it's like when the sun is setting on still water and it reflects this blue, red, yellow, orange, blue. My least favorite color, I actually saw it today. My brother was wearing it. Unfortunately for him, he was wearing it. I cannot stand the color teal. It's just awful. It's really horrible. Like teal green-ish color. I think it's just the worst. Don't like looking at it. Personal thing, you know? I'm sensitive to colors. Certain things just like piss me off. Certain colors literally make me angry. Like I'm like a bull. Not the color red. I like red. Red's fine. No problems there. Jay Hewitt, thanks. Glad I can inspire you all the way in London. That's pretty cool. What about a nice gasoline green? I mean, is gas green? Where are you living? I don't know about that. This painting looks like a portal into another universe. Holy cow. I love it. I love it. Wish you could see it. I'll pull it up. Don't worry. I'll send it over to myself. But if someone commissioned a teal painting, would I do it? Yeah. I mean, I have a painting with teal on it downstairs in my house. It doesn't mean I want to use it or like it. It's just here. What am I currently working on? I'm working on a photo set from some pictures I just took today of me next to a painting that I just had. I just picked it up from the framers today, and yeah, just picked it up from the framer, literally. And I'm already sending it out. I already dropped it off at the UPS store, which is devastating because I really, really like it. and I don't want to get rid of it. But you got to do what you got to do. It's the saddest thing. It's just the way it is. I ain't mad about it. JC, what's going on? What part of Canada are you from? People see art differently. Artists do things differently. No one artwork is exactly the same, thus can't be compared 100% the same way. Yeah, absolutely. They can use similar words to compare it, but ultimately, art kind of depends on how someone else feels about it. Like I'm gonna listen to an album and feel different than my grandma would about a rap album. It's just the way human responses go. So yeah. Everything's gonna be judged differently. My favorite place in the world, yeah, it's definitely Lake Erie. Chilling out on the lake. We got a nice spot. What else? What would be my favorite place in the world to draw and express creativity? I mean, really anywhere is probably my favorite spot. I love where I am right now. I'm really happy with it. I feel comfortable. I feel creative. But like ultimately, I'd want a house somewhere in the woods where it's pretty quiet and I can just step away and do my thing. Big windows. Has COVID affected the art I'm producing? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I used to do a photo shoot a week. Now I'm down to like a photo shoot every month, which is tough because I'm meeting less people, so I'm feeling, less. I don't want to say less inspired, but a lot of inspiration comes from meeting different people and having collaborative ideas. So it's a bit frustrating that I'm not doing what I used to do. And I'm okay with it. I recognize that it's just a period of time in my life that it's going to be like this. But yeah, I wish it was a little bit different. Other than that, I mean, I've painted probably 800% more than I would have had it not been a global pandemic year. I'm sure there's some sort of psychological aspect to what's happening here. Yeah. Where do I get my inspiration from? I get my inspiration from everywhere. Literally every single place I can pull something from, basically. It doesn't matter. Everything, I see the beauty in everything. That's how I describe it. I'm just trying to always reflect the beauty that I see in life. My best answer I can give. Was yesterday's stream kind of like a podcast? Yeah, totally. It was just a test, seeing how it went, nothing spectacular. Joe's a really good guy. We wanted to test something out. I wanted to test something out. I I brought him along for the ride and made him my test dummy. And yeah, just tried it out. Of course, I got some stuff to fix in the background, but that's how I do it. I'll just iterate on my process live. I really don't mind. I keep it authentic. I think other people had something to learn from it too. Don't do it the way I did it, essentially. But that's what it is. Favorite place I've ever been? Probably somewhere in Italy. I love it over there. Is the Maclin account on TikTok really me? Uh-oh. Is there, there's a Maclin B account. Shut up, TikTok. Is there someone called Maclin? But yeah, there's my TikTok is Maclin B, and yes, that's actually me. I post trash. I post the worst TikToks ever. That's the goal. I want to post horrible TikToks. I want them to not make sense. I did the same thing on Vine. My Vines were terrible on purpose. Some were cool. Some were cool. But yeah, my goal was always to make the worst of the worst. I never wanted to have good Vines, which is so weird. I know, but it's just how I feel. Oh, Jeremy Gill wants to know, what did I do? Jeremy, so what did I do? I used a clickbait thumbnail and clickbait title, and I moved my camera. That's it. That's all I did. It's in the description if you really want to read about it. If I was alone in the middle of the island, what are the two things I would bring? Oh, let me tell you right now. It's so easy. I'd bring one of these and one of these. Probably last me quite some time, and I wouldn't get too bored because I'd always have my thoughts to keep me company, new games. I don't know. That's probably what I would bring. Should I make the podcast on a separate channel? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know if it matters. It might. But I just don't. I don't know. Is there an effect? Is there a positive impact to me doing that? I like to keep everything on one channel so I don't have to do too much. That's kind of it. Believe it or not, guys, I'm really lazy. Yeah, Faye, exactly. Whatever I want, whatever I write in that notebook comes true. So basically, I just bring that with me, and then I write, a boat is coming to save me. If I was trapped on the island, there's a difference between being trapped and going somewhere on purpose. As a matter of fact, I invented the mind book while I was alone on an island, basically. That's what it is. Yeah, so I kind of said something there that I want to touch on. I'm pretty lazy. And what I mean by lazy is like, I don't want to do a lot of physical work when it comes to producing my art. So I always try to find the best way to do things effectively. Work smarter, not harder, right? So how can I frame this painting without spending all my money? How can I employ someone else to do it and not break the bank again? Just like how do I make a bridge where I can like use the least amount of materials so that when I walk across the bridge, like whatever the thing might be, my biggest thing is that I want to do the least amount of work possible. So I typically spend the most amount of time thinking about what I'm doing. And that's kind of my style. That's what I do. I'd rather think than work. And obviously that can't happen every time. You have to do some work sometime. But sometimes, that's horrible. But yeah, I'm pretty lazy. Yeah, and I don't really plan on using a second channel for anything at the moment. I'm pretty cool with having one channel, growing this one, connecting with you guys here before I try to split off and make something else. I still have a lot to learn about YouTube. I mean, today was the first time I ever used a clickbait thumbnail. How about that? So I'm still learning. I'm still trying stuff out. I'm still connecting with you guys here. It's nice that the channel is the size it is because I get to actually have good communication with all of you. And I like that. I mean, of course, the goal is to continue to expand the artistry and what I'm doing and bring it to more eyeballs. But for the time being, I'm really cool with the with everything that's going on here. As far as starting a podcast, I'm not so interested in like a podcast. I really like the ClubHouse format. If anyone's on ClubHouse, I think that app's great. You should spend a lot of time on there because it's the information being shared is so valuable. But I like authentic, real moments. I don't think, edited podcasts are totally fine. There's a place and space and time for all of that stuff. And so many people are making great content there. But like for me personally, I really just, like I said, I want to do the least amount of work possible, which is why I do this live stream, because it's cinematic. It looks really good. The audio's typically pretty good, except for when it cuts out. And I get to just talk with you guys while I'm working on stuff, which is really valuable to me because I get to do my work and then share information with everyone as I'm doing it. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on a podcast overall. Will I do one in the future? Yeah, probably. But right now I'm working on it my own way. Chris kind of already started. Yeah, if you want to, read the description, all the answers you're looking for are down there. They're going to surprise you. What I did, you'll never guess. It's going to surprise you. Faye in the comments is totally right. Basically, build the foundation first on YouTube. My goal is to connect with people. I'm here to share my story, my information, things I've learned. That's why the topic today is Ask Me Questions About Art. I figured I have a really different take on stuff than a lot of people, so why not share that? I like my school of thought is vastly different than a lot of people out there. So I might be able to tell you one side of the coin while someone else is teaching you the other. And information sharing, that's kind of the biggest thing. Like this Clubhouse mentality, I'm telling you, Clubhouse is invite only right now. But basically what it is an audio conference call with a lot of people. And everyone right now has just been getting on there to talk about their businesses, their ideas, their feelings, their goals, their ambitions, everything that they're trying to do in order to bring it to the next level. And I've been getting on there. I've been talking about my product. I've been talking about my life, my experiences, sharing information with people about branding, personal branding, you name it. We're talking about it. And it's fascinating. There's so many people there just talking about really cool stuff. So yeah, I'm a big fan. And that's what I'm doing here. I mean, this is essentially a Clubhouse thing. And bringing someone on, having a conversation with them live is in some regard similar to Clubhouse, like I said, which is what I'm trying to accomplish. And I just want to share the information that I've gained. I think there's value in it for you guys, not just me. I get something out of it when I share something with you guys. Basically, I feel really good. I feel like I helped bring someone up to speed. Someone got to catch up with me and see how I see things and view life from my perspective. So I really like it. I want to keep doing it. I want to keep sharing information, and I'm going to keep doing that. So, yeah, simple as that. And do my work while I do it. That's a big one. I got a lot of work to do. Right now I'm working, in case anyone just came in, right now I'm working on pictures I just took today of me with a painting I made recently. which is a big blue abstract piece, and it's beautiful. I'm editing them. I'll be sharing the pictures soon. I mean, I've been on here for an hour, so anyone that's hanging out, thanks for coming by. Thanks for staying here. I'm just kind of working through the paces. It's been slow because these pictures were taken with pretty poor lighting, so I kind of have to like rectify every single image, and it's not at all what I want to be doing. I'm finding the limitations of the studio or not the studio, the warehouse I've been renting. The lighting's fine. It's just not great, and it's slightly frustrating when it comes to like the walls, which are really gross, and I have to paint them, and it's a lot of money and time. And I'm spending my time and energy in other places right now so that I don't have to do that. And yeah, basically just got to keep trying stuff, trying new things in order to find the right spot for me to really allow my creativity to flourish. Because I want it to. Would I ever think about making vlogs? I'd probably make vlogs, but in the future, you need a team for vlogs. And I mean, you don't need a team. I could do it myself. Do I want to do it myself? Absolutely not. I'm so uninterested in that. I really just, right now I'm working on my painting and growing my mind business, my mind brand identity, and bringing the world's greatest writing utensil next to the pen to the world. I want more people to know about the Mind Book, so I'm spending a lot of energy and attention on that rather than vlogging, because I don't think my life is all that. My life's interesting, but it's not vlog interesting. A lot of the stuff I'm doing is pretty repetitive, day in, day out, making calls, talking to people, sharing information, knocking on doors. This is the desk I'm always working on, yes. Doesn't it look different, huh? I like it. Maria, what do you think? I changed things up. In case you were wondering, and you're just coming in here wondering what I did about the title and the title and the thumbnail, let me tell you, that's what it is. I used the clickbait thumbnail and I used a clickbait title in order to get more people to come by. Sorry. I'm not sorry. I listened to Mr. Beast talk about it last night in a ClubHouse chat, which I'm telling you, if you have someone that you know on ClubHouse, get involved. Figure out how to get invited, because that stuff's great. It's really great. Joe, hey, congrats. Joe is painting. If anyone wants to give Joe a congratulations, please do. Joe, that's awesome, dude. I think more people should paint. I know a lot of people say, but I don't know what to paint. Don't worry about it. As soon as you start painting, you'll paint exactly what you're supposed to paint. Best advice I could possibly give. Don't think too much about it. Just get started. Paint something. It will look good. You will enjoy it. And if you don't enjoy it, paint another one. It's my mentality. Oh, this is so beautiful. I'm excited. I'll pull these up on the screen in a moment. Can you guys hear my fan? How's the music in the background? Is that still playing? Give me some updates. I can't hear the music if it is playing. David, send it over to me. Send it to my email, which is mac@maclin.io. I'm happy to give you some pointers, some tips, or whatever. If I made a video without a bad thumbnail or a catchy thumbnail, you won't pull views. Is it true? Yeah, basically, people don't click on stuff that doesn't look interesting. It's that simple. And it's amazing that it took me that long to figure it out. But yeah, I might have been spending time in the wrong place. You only hear my voice? Okay, that's cool. Ah, it's because it paused. There you go. There should be some music playing now. So yeah, in case you're wondering, this is what it looks like when I work. I sit here at my desk. I push and pull some buttons around. Make these images look good. I'm going to do some painting in a second. But yeah, right now I'm just editing some pictures. Making them look real good. And yeah. Xavier, what's going on? How you doing? How you doing, huh? Does anyone ask me some deep questions or something? I don't know. I go to the depths of my soul for y'all. That's what I do. I do it for everyone. Spend a lot of time thinking about stuff, you know. These are just lo-fi beats, yeah. Art teaches us things about ourselves, but sometimes it's hard to decipher what that message is. Faye's got some good comments right tonight. I really enjoy these thoughts you're sharing, Faye. Art has taught me so much about myself that I've opted to not go to art school because of it. Essentially, everything I've ever learned about me has come through attempting to make art. You see, it's not easy to make art. It's simple, but it's not easy, right? I love that. I on a podcast with my friend Josh. That's coming out soon. I'll be sure to share the link with you guys when that comes out. But essentially, you know, it's not easy to make the art, but every day I make something, I learn something about myself, how I approached the challenge at hand, how I felt about myself after I made the thing. Yeah, just a lot of internal insight, basically. Do I make my own food or do I buy fast food? I'm not a believer in fast food. I love French fries though, so you can definitely catch me snagging some of those from any of the local spots. Huge Chick-fil-A fan. I'm a vegetarian, so it limits my options. But yeah, I don't really eat fast food because I think it's made with garbage. Like literally, the stuff that they use is just so bad for you. So be cautious there if you're chowing down. Art can also show hidden emotions that sometimes other people catch before you do. I mean, yeah, totally. Like a lot of times we're blind to our own emotions. That's why I encourage people to do like free flow writing, where you just take a pen and write for 5 minutes nonstop. And basically what you'll find is that after you go through and read what you wrote, you like learn about what's going on inside your head, something that you might never admit to yourself without, really like really taking stock of your emotions. So yeah, firm believer in that. How do I understand my thoughts? Mind book? Yes, absolutely. I write out my thoughts. I write them out. I write them out. I write them out. It's always my technique. I write my thoughts out so I can visualize them on paper. Some people call it compartmentalizing. I call it sorting through the chaos, adding order to the chaos, basically. Not that my mind is chaotic. I mean, it goes pretty quickly, but I got to get stuff down on paper so I can look at it from a bird's eye view, is essentially my perspective on that. When I look at the darkest part of myself, do I still feel it's a beautiful part of me? I mean, ugh. Answer is yes. And the reason why the answer is yes is because of the polarity, the concept of polarity or contrast. If I didn't recognize the darkness within me, I could never truly grasp the light. That's my answer there. It sucks. I mean, geez, like sometimes I'm hurt, but I get it. I'm having second thoughts on which college I should go to. Any advice? Try it for a year. That's what I did. I didn't get into the college that I really wanted to go to. The first choice that I had, I didn't get in. I got into my second option, and I was like, I don't want to go here. I don't want to do this. And then I went for a year, and I met all my best friends. So, yeah. I don't know. There's kind of a reason why you probably picked the school that you did. I don't know. Yeah, my simplest answer is just try it. Try it. You might like it. And if you don't, you just transfer. It's a lot easier to transfer to another school after a year of already going to one school. Like much easier. Much, much, much easier. Because then you've been to an accredited university. It's really good. Ryan, that's incredible. I'm so glad you like the Mind Book. I mean, I really do think it's such a powerful tool for people that like to write. Basically, I use it just about every day. I use it typically for, writing quick thoughts or passing thoughts that I don't want to lose. But yeah, I mean, the bigger stuff absolutely has a place in the Mind Book as well. Can't have the yin without the yang, of course. That's what makes the world go round. Well, shout out to, what is it called? The Tao? Or is that the Tao? I can't remember. How do I deal with leaving behind friends to focus on the passion? I mean, hey, welcome to the harsh reality. Sometimes you got to leave people behind in order to proceed on your own. It can be frustrating. It can be sad. It can be painful. But you got to trust that what you're doing for yourself is the most powerful thing you can do. And if they're your friends, they'll support you. And if they're not really your friends, they won't be supporting you. So don't get too caught up with that. Just know that friends come and go, unfortunately. But yeah, if they're not willing to support you on the journey, that's okay. They might not have ever really been your friend at all, which is not true. I mean, they were your friend at one point, but move on. You might have to. I don't know. It's not easy. How do I manage switching into producing art or something I'm passionate about fully, especially when there's hinders like money and parents' expectations? I mean, parents' expectations, super simple answer is like have a conversation with them and express yourself about what you really want to be doing with your life. And believe it or not, they might understand. You can show them people like me or other artists in the digital age that have really gone on to create. I mean, I'm not even like all the way there yet, right? Like I still got a long way to go too. I feel successful, but I feel like I have a long way to go personally. But have that conversation with your parents. Help them redefine their expectations of your life. Remind them that happiness is super important, but mostly be honest with them. And tell them that you want to do something different. As far as money goes, start saving up. Put your cash away day after day. If you save $1, it sounds ridiculous, but be patient and know that in 2 years you'd have $700 and you could buy some cool stuff. If you're able to work harder and save more money, big suggestion would be save 10% of every paycheck you get, put it into the savings, and don't touch it. It's not easy, but you got to do what you got to do. Got to get that passion stuff. Moving, because once you fall in love with your passion, everything becomes really easy. Basic answer. Whether or not you have money, you'll find ways to get around it. That's the other thing. Like, it doesn't take as much money to get everything as you might think. You can always start somewhere. Start small. Do I believe that someone dropping out of an Ivy League college would get better jobs than me? Oh, is that? I don't know if that was for me. What's up? 3 a.m. in Europe. Thanks for coming by. How you doing? Chevy Kev, is this my full-time job? I mean, I'm sharing part of my full-time job, I suppose, right? So my full-time job is just artistry in general. I do all of the things. I'm a painter, writer, musician, blah 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 blah. I do it all, but streaming, yeah, I choose to stream while I'm doing this stuff because I really think I can bring value through the conversations we have while I'm working on it to the people who might be watching, or who are watching or listening. I know a lot of people tend to put this on in the background while they're working on stuff and just have some fun while I'm doing my thing, sharing my thoughts. So, yeah. It is, I guess, yes. The answer is this is my full-time job. I'm an artist full-time, and still not where I want to be. Personally, I got some big goals, but we're getting there. Was everyone supportive in me leaving? Joe, are you asking about my friends supporting me leaving home or Los Angeles? What is my favorite type of art? Portrait, abstract. I mean, I love abstract stuff. Like this is some of the stuff I've been working on lately. If you've never seen my artwork, I'm all over the place. I do a lot of abstract, big pieces. I do these small pieces. It just while I'm here on live, this one's so fun. There's like hands and feet. I made this one last night while I was listening to some ClubHouse conversations. The one with Mr. Beast, notably. This one I made last week sometime. I think I made this one on live stream. It took forever. I was moving very slow. A lot of my color pattern abstract stuff. Just busy pattern work with nice colors. It's black and white. It's been interesting. I'm not gonna describe every piece as I go through it, but yeah. I do not have any kids. I definitely want kids in the future, but right now I'm cool with not having any kids. It'd be hard to manage my personal life with children. I'd have to change a lot, and I'm not interested in doing that right now. Or 9 months from now. Joe wants to know, was everyone supportive of me leaving LA? I mean, yeah. Like, dude, you got to know that if you're a true artist, and I mean, I can only say this from my perspective, but if you're a true artist, like nothing's going to stand in the way of you doing what you want to do. And people, I tell someone what I want to do and they support me because I move with my whole heart in every decision. And I don't let anything else really get in the way of that. Of course, I take other people's opinions and consider their thoughts and feelings. But ultimately, at the end of the day, my goal is to survive to my fullest and live my best life so that I can bring the most deeply personal experiences to the world. And the most deeply personal experiences are often reflected in my artwork. It's very intimate. So, yeah. Hey, Amy, what's up? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Amy, that should be getting there. Your print should be getting there any day now. It's close. It's really close. I promise. It's getting there. And thank you for the tip too, Amy. We're just hanging out. We're talking about art stuff today. I changed up the setup. I had to. The title and thumbnail. If you must know what I did, it is I used a clickbait thumbnail, I used a clickbait title, and I changed my camera and added a light over there. That's what I did. That's about it. But can I? Chevy Kev wants to know if I can do a Casey Neistat style vlog as on my life as a painter. I mean, I can. I totally can. It's just like I'm not interested in sharing that stuff. Like I just go do the thing. I'm in and out. I take 5 seconds at the paint store. I get my stuff and then I bounce. I'm done. Don't want to spend more time there than I have to. I like doing Casey Neistat style stuff. It takes so long, man. That guy's a master video and filmmaker, and I'm just like, I'm pretty good. I'm nice with it, as they say, but I just don't want to do all that stuff. It takes a lot of effort, and if I had an editor, full-time editor, yeah, probably I'd do it. I'd be fine with just shooting the things, but I don't love editing video. I really don't, which is why, going back to the conversation about me being super lazy earlier, is exactly why I'm doing these type of videos. It's because all I have to do is set up my camera, my other camera. I can switch between the two. I can share the stuff I want to share, have great conversations with people, never have to edit anything, and it's all live. So like, it's the most authentic it could possibly be, and it's the most concise because it goes directly to YouTube. It's saved and published there. I don't do anything. And that to me is like the ultimate answer for every single piece of anything I've ever done. How can I make it easier for me to do it? Simple as that. Let's see. Has my art developed better or worse from the move? I mean, you tell me. I posted stuff on my Instagram, which is @Maclin. There's a lot of stuff there you can see. You can tell me if you like it more or less than when I was in LA. I have so much I don't share personally just because it's hard, and I guess I want to keep people on their toes and not able to copy me. But, yeah, I mean, I think it's just different. It always changes. Environment's going to change how I reflect my art into the world. All right, let's see. I'm going to do a screen share. No, I'm not going to do that. How am I going to do this? Yeah, I'll do screen share. Let's do it that way. Oh, okay. I see. Nice. Now I can't see myself. Whatever. Here it is. Swag. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's the painting. This is me looking at the painting. There's me looking at the painting again. All these are just me looking at the painting, basically. You gotta take pictures with your art in order to prove the size and what it looks like, and that you match your artwork. Walking away. Me sitting with it. That's the top of the frame. This is when I stitch everything together. There's the whole piece. It's powerful. Looks like molten blue magma. I love it. The corners of the frame, some individual stills of the piece itself. The corner. My friend James, he's the one that took the pictures. All right, cool. That's what I did. That's what I made. You'll never guess what I did. Let's get back to here. What was it like working with Logan? Super swag. I've worked with Logan for literally 13 years. The kid is massively inspiring. He works really, really hard and always has some sort of bonkers, crazy idea. It's incredible how many ideas he's come up with over the years. Jack, what's up? How you doing? Oh, food art. Awesome. Send me something. Well, don't do that. Don't send me food. I don't want that. But yeah. Jordan Smith, how you doing? Connor Smead wants to know about minimalism. Everything I do is minimalistic. I try to do less is more. That's like my life. How can I make something that looks incredible using less things? That's why I've been making art with just just 3 colors, basically. 4, I guess 5, depending on your interpretation of it, But yeah, I mean, less is more, right? The colors are a bit off. I guess I got to change my camera settings, but so yeah, definitely more colorful. Joe says my work is more colorful. That's true. And yeah, it's all progression. Things change, time changes. I feel different. I look different. I make different art. That's what happens. Editing video is not fun. I don't like it. And no one can ever do it exactly how you want it, because it's just communication is difficult. You got to find someone who naturally just understands what you're trying to do, so that you don't have to communicate, and it's almost subconscious communication. If art is an expression of ourselves, and ourselves being influenced by the world, does our art then become an expression of the world through our eyes? Yes, exactly. I mean, that's what it is. They say art is life, right? We're all subjective creatures. We all view the world from a different vantage point than everyone else. That's the reason why we're different. For life to see more of herself from all the perspectives. So every time you create, you're showing life something that she's never seen before. Think about that. That's why I continue to do it. I never stop. I won't ever stop. Maria, thanks for coming by. Really appreciate it. I want to pull these up again. How can I? I know. I figured it out. This one. Oh, I can't even show it because it's too big. Hilarious. All right, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? I can clean my desk. I can get this out of the way. How about I make a mind book? How about I show you guys what that looks like, all right? I think that's fun. We're actually going to do something different. Ha. Look at that. I switched them. Changing things. Making it different. I like this way, frankly. I like this. Draw. Luke, the fact that you just said draw a bear is the most unbelievable thing you've ever said, just so you know. Give me one moment and I'll do that. Probably left my scissors downstairs. All right. Luke, you ready? All right. Here we go. So first, I take my blue marker. And I go. Wait, let me turn this off. Ready? Use my yellow. Okay, cool. A little bit of red. And wham. There it is. I painted a bear. I call this blue bear eating elephants. This is called blue bear eating elephants, or just bear eating elephants. You can see the bear is sitting right here. That's his eyeball. His mouth is right here. And he's a big blue bear eating small elephants. I actually made this one last night, and I think it's incredible. I of course wasn't trying to make a bear eating elephants. I drew these red squiggles first. I drew the blue around it, and then all of a sudden it looked like a bear. So I put the eyeball on it. I know, it's ridiculous. Thermal signatures of tornadoes. Wow. If there are 3 tornadoes that pop up somewhere soon, I mean, that's not fair because there's going to be tornadoes somewhere. So I don't know. Just be on the lookout. Something magical is going to happen around those tornadoes. Wherever the tornadoes are happening in the world. Yeah, I called it. Luke, absolutely, man. Thanks for inspiring me telepathically. That's something y'all should know about me. I'm telepathic. I got a lot of superpowers, believe it or not. So is my hand camera on? Cool. I love the hand camera in the corner. I think it's nice. I mean, I can always flop them, but it's cool to see me doing the thing, I guess. Like I'm working on it, you know? So yeah, this is bear eating elephants. Oh man, I love it. I'm having so much fun. I love the setup change has really brought some new life to it. So yeah, I'm really glad I made the change. So I'm gonna make a mind book just because if you're new here, if you haven't been in here before and you don't know what the mind book is, the mind book is essentially an invention of mine. It is the world's greatest pocket notebook. It's got 10 pages, front and back. You write 20 different pages, I suppose. And I invented it to walk around without a cell phone and write down my thoughts because I think a lot. So if you're a thinker, if you are a thinker, this is for you. And yes, I can make the corner a bit larger. And of course, it like messes you. The controls on this thing are a bit wonky sometimes. Oh man, I'm having so much fun, guys. I love it. It's cool that you can see kind of the behind the scenes too of the computer. I think that's pretty epic. That's pretty good. Is that big enough? Do you want it to be bigger? Maybe a little bigger. All right, fine. How's that? That's about as big as I want to go because I can't take up the whole screen. You see, if you wrote your first page of the mind book. So the interesting thing about mind book, and we're still kind of out for the jury's still out on this. I have found a lot of power in it. But basically, the power of manifestation is the conscious thought and applied action. What I like to use this book for is writing down my thoughts of intention and carrying those thoughts of intention around with me so that I can kind of return to them at any moment. So the Mind book has been really powerful for manifesting my thoughts, because basically what happens is I write them in this notebook, then I carry them around with me everywhere I go, and then anytime I'm, writing more thoughts, I'm able to look through my other things and be reminded, reminded of what I've been thinking about and what I desire and what I want. And always kind of, as they say in the woo-woo books, ping the universe. I don't think they're that woo-woo. I think, what's it called? Think and Grow Rich is a really, really powerful book. I think it clues people into the power of conscious, creative thought. Because you can create your universe. You can create the things you want. You just have to believe that you can. Faye, believe it or not, you can. That's part of it. I mean, like I said, thoughts of intent. Thoughts of intent. Attracting a soulmate is a different kind of story, though, because that means working on yourself to get to a point where you are you're your own soulmate. You've gotten your soul to a point where you're comfortable and loving of yourself. There goes my camera. Hilarious. All right, sorry about that. All right. So that happened. Camera's fine. Camera's fine. It's tough. Looking good. I still gotta lift that up. Come on, man. Definitely direct your manifestations to. No, I mean you can manifest whatever you want. Just be careful. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. Always the thought. Think twice about it. Think 3 times about it. Do I believe souls reincarnate? Yes. Am I working in a different space? No, this is actually the same space. Believe it or not. I just moved the camera. I think it just keeps kind of settling to the same spot. That's all right, whatever. Looks good. Nah, I gotta fix it. Sorry. I gotta change it. So yeah, exactly. Like mistakes like that, I mean, that's hilarious. That was really funny. That should be a little bit better. There we go. The frame is narrowed. Yeah, I have a overlay on it to make it look cinematic. It's part of what I like to do. Yep, Frosty, exactly. I bought toilet paper. No, what I did was I used a clickbait thumbnail to attract viewers. I used a thumbnail, clickbait thumbnail, and a clickbait title. And I changed my cameras. That's what I did. And I like it. I'm glad I did it. Take any information out of an essay so it can be 4 pages, not go over 5. Just like cut out whole sentences that you don't need. I'm sure there's something in there that isn't necessary. Figure out how to say more with less. See, my papers were always 3 pages instead of 4 because I could always say so much more with so much less. That's like the art of being a poet. You know? I know why I didn't like the camera setup. It's because it's in the wrong spot. Got it. Sorry about this. If you're getting motion sick. I don't like the camera placement. It's a little bit better. You can see my camera right there. Sorry about all the delays and just making this thing. Trying something new. Of course, I knocked my camera over, and that's not ideal. But it looks good. I'm happy. I'm really happy with how this kind of turned out. I think the camera's in a good spot now, and you can see that one, which is funny. So this is the process of making a mind book. I know a lot of people have seen this before, but I do make and sell these on my website, which you can see right here, www.mind.sx. What do you guys think of the .sx ending? It was one of the... you got to get a domain name for a website. And mine.com was taken, of course. So I couldn't get that one. But mine.sx was available. Yeah, it seems cutting edge. It seems new age. It seems like some people see it as sex, like mind sex. And I don't got a problem with that. So there it is. That's the mind book. It's already done. I already made it. That's what it looks like. It's got 2 rings. It's got 2 rings in the corners. And you just write your thoughts in there. Manifest anything. Anything you want. You just gotta be careful. Like I said, you just might get it. You never know. Joe has a great question. How do I plan on making the mind books more accessible as I make the books all myself? So I kind of plan on making them myself for as long as humanly possible. I don't have enough orders right now to take myself out of business or to overwhelm myself. But of course, over time, the plan is to get a lot of orders. Essentially, my plan is to offer an option where you can purchase a Maclin made mind book. I really think that's kind of the best option. Yeah, it's just I'll offer that on my personal website, which is maclin.io. The link's in the description for that. But like right now, they're all still made by me, so it's not a I don't really need to differentiate. I do the painted covers, which is where I take a painting that I made, bear eating elephants, and I just put it on top of the book, which is pretty fun. A lot of people like that. It is priced higher than the regular mind book. But yeah, basically what I'll do is I'll continue to make them until it's completely overwhelming. And then I'll hire people to help me, people that I trust, people that I know that I can certify they're building them properly. And then I'll continue to offer a Maclin made mind book where, maybe I'll make, I'll still meet demand, I guess. I'm not going to not meet demand. That's always the plan, to continue to meet the demand of people that order them. I still think the camera's in the wrong spot. I think the camera needs to move forward a bit. But that's okay. Yeah, Joe, that is a major selling point, right? Like, I made it. And part of the reason, so Faye is over here talking about manifestation, and I'm saying, pretty much whatever you write in this thing comes true. I think part of the reason why that might be possible is because I did, in fact, make it with my hands. I made it with love. This is an invention of mine. I invented this. I made this to suit my needs. And basically, one of the reasons why I believe it's so powerful is because I put a lot of intention in these. I really care. I really care about them, and I really care when people get them, because it's been such a powerful thing for my life that I want it to, also affect other people positively as well. Are the mind books always going to be the 5x7 size, or would I test out larger sizes? So actually, these are 4x5 inches. Best thing I can show you is this pen. These are 4x5. I do have a 5x7 on the website. That's called the Quantum, which is more of a journal than just a notepad or notebook, I suppose. Because it has two covers. But part of the reason why these don't have covers is because it makes it literally, pun intended, it keeps you with an open mind. And thank you, Faye. I appreciate that. I do my best. It's because I'm a genie. I mean, I might be a genie. We'll find out. I do have superpowers. I got some wild things that happen to me. I think there's a time and place for those stories. Not right now, but it's because I follow my heart, and it's because I ask for that stuff to happen. So if you go looking for magic, you'll probably find it. You go looking for anything, you'll probably find it. You just gotta look long enough and not give up. Is Testament to Presence one of my favorite creations? I really love it. I'd say yeah, probably. I mean, I like that writing is really powerful. And it all came through in one giant writing. So I really am just happy that it exists. I'm happy it exists in reality as a real thing. I don't know. I don't have it. That's actually still in LA. So, yeah. Hypernatics, what's up? You want to know what I did? Here we go. I used a clickbait thumbnail and a clickbait title. And I changed my camera. And put a light over there behind me. But halfway through the stream, my camera fell over and it adjusted the angle, and now it's like, ugh. No, it's just not right. It was really good before. I can't imagine it's much different. I could probably go back in time and see. It's really only a little bit different. It's not too much different. But my camera definitely fell over. Caused some issues. I blame myself. Isabel, I wish you didn't retract your statement. I don't know what you said, but let's talk about it. How's it going? It's going well. I'm making one of my favorite creations, the Mind Book. I figured I'd use this time to stay creative and stay busy. I switched up the camera today, got a new angle. Switched up the hand camera with the face camera so I could just be a little bit more... Is presentative a word? Presentative? I don't know if that's a word. Yeah, I am a time traveler. On my hand, I have that tattoo. It says time right here. Name of the track playing? I can't tell you. It's like in a 3-hour-long stream thing on YouTube. I'd have to like dig through stuff to find that. Sorry. Hey, Drizzy, thanks, man. Or woman. Or they. My app is called Maclin. It's in the App Store and Google Play Store. It's essentially an archive of my work, and it will be the best place to communicate with me in the near future. We're adding a chat function really soon. I'm so pumped about that. Be able to communicate with me directly. The app, like I said, it says Maclin. It's called Maclin. You can type that in the App Store or Google Play Store, and if you want to subscribe to see all the content, you have to go to my personal website to do that. But basically, it's super high resolution images and behind the scenes video content. There will be a chat function in the future. There will be more community based art challenges. We're still sorting through stuff. We're still getting used to it. So to anyone that's already joined, I really appreciate that. We're still developing it. It's kind of one of the first of its kind. It is a creator subscription model app. So it's kind of like Patreon, of course. Everyone has a Patreon. It's Maclin's OnlyFans. I'm going to start saying that. It's my OnlyFans. HVAC. Hey, sweet. Thanks, dog. Another Mind Book in the books. Look at this thing, huh? I love it. If you want one of these, I don't know has anyone ordered one? No one ordered one. But if you do order them, I can make yours specifically live online or on air. This is the website, www.mind.sx. Super simple website, I made it as simple as I possibly could so that you get there, you see the things you want, you get out. Because that's what I do. Keep it moving, keep it going. Let's add some color to this world, huh? Do I still have the London piece? Yeah, it's somewhere over there. I don't know where it is. Well, I know where it is. It's in the stack. I don't want to pull it out right now. I got other stuff I'm working on. That's old news. We on that new. Always make new. Always. I just keep going. I keep making new stuff. And if you haven't seen, if you weren't in here, let me do this real quick. I made these. These are some of the ones I'm really proud of that I made recently. I love this one. It says victim or victor. I just love it. I don't know why. It's so simple, but quantity or quality. How much to shave the beard off? Once I meet the right woman, I'll do it for free. These are two I made I made this one today. I made this one last night. I just really love it. Quality or quantity? I mean, you make quality stuff in mass quantities, right? Do that. That's my answer. Is the beard a single thing? No, I mean, I like the beard. I'll keep the beard for as long as I possibly can, but when the woman I'm with is like, hey, I want you to shave your beard, and I have all of my love to give to her, I'll say, all right, bet. I'm cool with it. Yeah, they're coming to these are coming to a gallery near you soon. I don't know when that is, but I'm working on it. Let me throw the face camera up. Swag. Do we want, can I switch it? I want to try it this way. I really do. I want to try it the other way. Let's do this. I think there's something about it. I keep all the originals and I sell prints. I will sell an original, but right now I'm keeping all of these so that I can gallery them in the near future. I am not interested in selling the originals at the moment, unfortunately. For the right price, I might, but not really interested at the moment. Do I have a favorite piece? Yeah, I'm looking at it on the wall over there. I actually don't really show people that piece. It's one of those like things that I want to show to people that I know first, because I love it. I love it so much. It really is like a baby to me. Once the pandemic's over, will I have a physical gallery? I'm actually gonna do my best to have one before it's over. I think, I can follow a good enough protocol where people can be super distanced in an art gallery, not have to touch anything, wear a mask, of course, do all the right stuff, and not have to hide away if they're healthy. I got some friends with some large indoor spaces, which makes it much easier to protect everyone. keeping the originals is like keeping the receipt. Absolutely. I mean, it'd be so tough to part with some of them. I love them so much. Like, I don't know. I don't even know which one. Like these, I love them. I love them so much. I love to look at them. And the prints, I mean, I can scan them in such high resolution that I can actually, I can print these huge. I can make them 48 by 60 inches if I wanted. But that seems a little ridiculous. I don't really intend to do that. I might, but not right now. Do I miss LA? I miss parts of LA. I'm really enjoying being home in Cleveland and just really reconnecting with my family, my roots, my friends that I grew up with, the city that raised me. I feel like I have a lot to give back to this place. Yo, Ian, what's up, dude? Guys, my friend Ian just released a song. Ian Healy, he's in the chat. It's called "The Singer Comes to Sing." And believe it or not, Ian, the story I was trying to tell you, but you didn't pick up the FaceTime, which is totally fine. I understand. I accidentally left my phone downstairs playing Ian's song, and it ended up playing like 6 times in a row. And I wasn't tired of it, so that means it's a good song. How's the little box in the corner look? Can you see what I'm doing? Should I switch the hand camera? And the face camera, so my face is in the corner, my hands are here so you can see more of what I'm doing, or do you like to see what I'm doing right here as I'm doing it? You tell me. Because I personally, I like this, but I'm up for viewer suggestion. I'm not the viewer. Yeah. What do I want to do here? I like it the way it is. Cool. All right, cool. Yeah, I mean, I think this switch up was really much needed for me. I needed something to shake it up. I'm struggling to think of what I want to put on this. Also, I don't really like painting on this size that I'm painting on. This is a 3x5 size. I typically paint on the 4x5. I think I just started on this one because it felt right. Yeah. Awesome, Ian. Thanks, man. Hey, good to see you, dude. That song, it really is great. Singer Comes to Sing, Ian Healy. Check it out if you got a second. Ian and I made a song together a while ago. Which I never released. I'm not like a. I think I'm a musical hobbyist, is kind of what I've come to realize recently. Maybe in the future I'll have some more serious stuff, but yeah. I'm a studying photographer. I have enough money saved for a new camera. I don't need it yet. Do I keep saving just to have more money, or to buy the camera? I mean, you can buy the camera, but can you buy lenses? Can you buy memory cards? Can you buy, an improvement to the whole system that you're using? Card reader, computer, all that stuff. Lights. Think about the whole ecosystem of what you're building. I say, I'm one to spend my money on creative tools. So do your thing, man. That's your choice. I can't make financial decisions for you. I don't know what situation you are in. Although you did describe something there, I can't cannot make that decision for you. The house on my IG story, Dream House. I mean, that place is awesome. Yeah, I just posted this picture on my Instagram, on my story at least, of a house with big, beautiful windows, and kind of surrounded by luscious green nature. It's really awesome. Definitely a dream of mine to be out there and a little bit more nature, natural surrounding. Yeah. What time is it? 10:37. I've been going for a while. 2 hours. 2 hour stream. Yeah, you kind of get to the 2 hour mark and it's like, oh wow. I've been doing this for a while. Kellen, my answer is I definitely used to. I don't need it anymore. It becomes, you know, something that you just rely on. Frankly, I think cannabis is really messing up a lot of people these days. I think it's really dangerous. Gotta be careful. This is not another bear. I don't know what this is yet. I haven't gotten to that point yet. I had to make the switch. How come I do so many small pieces? I do small pieces because it's the material I have, is the paper that I have available to me, and it's really just what I like. I really like the paper that I use. And frankly, I have a whole series now that I've built around this size and style. So I'm kind of keeping in theme. Looks like a horse. Oh, I can see the horse. That's funny. You ready for this? Now it's not a horse. I don't know if you could see that, but it says not a horse. I'm sorry. If you wanted it to be a horse, it's not a horse anymore. See, I'm allowed to do that because I'm the one making it. I can make it whatever I want. I still use that studio downtown. My friend James was kind enough to let me use that for a long time. I still have the keys. I don't go there as frequently because there's just not too many people that are looking to have their photos taken right now. Not too many people feel great about themselves just by the nature of the psychological destruction we've all faced in this trying time. So, yeah, not a lot of people are super interested in having their picture taken, which I totally understand, and I don't pressure anyone in getting their picture taken. So, yeah, just using it as I see fit. Jake, what I'm making is just a small painting. Basically, whatever comes to mind, I kind of put on the canvas. A VD, yes, absolutely. Rygar, this is a lo-fi beats stream that is going to appear on YouTube. I have no idea if there's any copyrighted music on there. I hope there's not, but probably what might happen. But anyway, I'm just streaming some lo-fi beats in the background. Art does conjure up such a pensive side of me. I don't know if you've noticed, but as soon as I start like actually kind of getting into the painting, I just I really kind of stop talking because it does take me to a place where I'm really just focused on the painting, the work itself. It's hard to do, both talk to the chat and do this stuff. Have I ever tried to live stream on Reddit? I didn't even know there was live streams on Reddit. Sounds interesting. I might do that. No, I will. Thanks, man. Thanks for the heads up on that. What does it say above the hand? It says Hand of Time. Let me flip to that. Right here it says Hand of Time. But how's everything looking, guys? Is the music still sounding good? Is it still a good volume? Is my voice good volume? I moved the mic a little bit closer to me so there'd be less room echo. Did a lot of things to kind of upgrade what was happening there behind the camera. Had to make some changes for sure. I'm hoping everything's looking good, sounding good, feeling good. You tell me. I'm here to please. Awesome. Great. Thanks for letting me know. I really appreciate that. Super helpful. Trust me, it's super helpful. I really appreciate you bearing with me while I try stuff out. That's kind of what I'm on every day. I'm always trying stuff, making stuff work the way I see it working. So, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. Rygar, I actually did color grade the live stream, believe it or not. Grab the wrong one. Oh yeah. I mean, guys, I've been really thinking about doing a live stream with super cinematic stuff for a long time. This is really a dream come true for me, to be able to do this. So it took me a while. I figured it out. It took forever. It took me a really long time to figure it out. But yeah, once I figured out how to do it, I mean, I hit the ground running and just was like, it's time. Let's kick this up a notch. This one's looking good. This one's looking good. It feels like me, which I'm super proud of. It's really cool. I don't know. I keep making these. I'm like, wow, how did I make that? If you're surprised yourself in something, I mean, like I really do just feel like I'm surprising myself again and again with all this stuff. It's really a lot of fun. I think I spelled repetitions wrong. Yeah, whoops. Nice. Okay, that one's done. Look at that, huh? How fun is that? Would you just look at what's that from? I can't remember what that's from. Anyway, a T-Rex. Sounds hard. I can do it. I can do anything. The face is one that you see on the Mind calendar. Oh god, not great. Not great to hear right now. I guess it's great to hear. I don't know. People just keep seeing stuff in my work, and I'm gonna keep letting them see it. I'm cool with that. A girl on Instagram I recently saw. Her name's Lily. Her handle is Lily Arts. She just did a T-Rex recently. It was really good. He's gonna look like an alligator standing up. That's alright. Ed Bassmaster, yes. just look at this. Just look at this. I actually end up saying that like all the time after I finish a piece. Would you just look at this? That's not bad. Hi Miranda, how you doing? Tell me some good news. How about, can everyone put some good news in the chat? Can you tell me something that happened that's good in your life? Please? I like reading that. Accepted USC, huge. Congratulations. Welcome to Southern California. Hope you love it. David's remotivated to create. Amazing. Finding your niche in photography, David. Just congrats, man. That's awesome. Okoa lived another day. Miranda feeling motivated after some bad days. I mean, huge. All that is just huge. Great to hear. Truly. Tyler, I buy these on michaels.com. Called Liquitex paint markers. And I tried to get a sponsorship, but they didn't message me back. I don't know what I have to do. Faye's got some huge stuff. Self-care season is upon us. It's good if you're in the creative sphere of work, go take care of yourself. Make sure that your laundry's done. Make sure your stuff's folded and put away neatly. Make sure your bed's made. Go do all that stuff. It matters. It really helps. I've recently been pretty bad about it. Like, we're talking really bad. Without cleaning my stuff up. And my apartment was kind of a mess. And then I cleaned it up. And I felt much, much better. Just, like, so much better about my living space. And how I was treating the place I was living in. So, yeah. Expands. I'm doing real well. I'm painting right now. I was suggested to draw a T-Rex. I kind of already had this like fence thing drawn, so it worked out really well. I don't know. I got a blue. I'm using a blue crayon. Pretty cool. Question mark. Keeping this exciting. Kind of more of a Velociraptor look, I think. Yeah. Awesome, Jordan. That's great. Hey, Jordan mentioned something, a thing called breath work. If anyone's ever, I mean, like at the base level, there's like the Wim Hof breath work, which I think is really, really powerful. There's some more expanded levels. Breath work as well, but I definitely suggest or recommend learning about breathing and the powerful benefits it has on just increasing blood flow, mental stimulation, bringing clarity into your life, all of those things. Definitely check it out. Look at this one, huh? What did you just look at this? It's so vibrant, it's so colorful, it's so fun. Gotta make this dinosaur stand out. Oh, he needs a nose, like a better nose, that's for Dinosaurs need scales. I got this green, which I don't love and I don't really want to use, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Expand's awesome. Thanks for coming by. Good to see you. You definitely haven't seen your name in the chat before. Thanks for saying what's up. Appreciate you. Also, if you're in here and you haven't yet guessed what I did or what the title is referring to, essentially, I used a clickbait thumbnail and a clickbait title in order to gain viewer attention. And I'm not going to do that every time. Trust me, that's ridiculous. But I want to try it. I listened to Mr. Beast talk last night on a ClubHouse app conversation, and it was just enlightening. That guy's smart. He's really, really smart. And it encouraged me to try something new. So I did. There we go. Scales. And if you're wondering why I didn't use this, it's because I couldn't get it open. So I just gave up. It's the only time you'll see me give up on something in life. I don't think this needs too much. I don't want it to be overdone. Shannon, what's up? Good to see you. How you doing? I've been doing a lot of videos, so that's really great that it popped up. But glad to see you again. Honestly, it's been a journey. I've been doing it. I'm trying stuff out, trying to make an impact. You know, here I am, still painting on a live stream. I love it. I love every part of it. I'm making a T-Rex. Been busy today. I love it. Morgan, what's going on? Happy Wednesday. So this pen doesn't want to write. Because the paint's still wet. T-Rexes definitely have spines on their necks, that's for sure. Lennart, great to see you. Thanks for the love. All the way from Germany, huh? That's pretty cool. Oh, well, no, he's going to be inside the fence. I was going to put him outside the fence, but he's got to be inside the fence. Okay, thanks. Good to see you. Adios. Shannon, the older vids, I mean, they're just live streams, just me sitting there painting. I'd say if you want to go do that, definitely, go check out the older stuff. But I'm going to keep streaming. I think I'll keep streaming every day. I've really been enjoying it. So yeah. What do I got to say? I don't know. Go check them out if you really want to check it out. It's kind of 2 hours of me sitting and talking to myself. I guess talking to people in the chat, but yeah. I'm gonna put this behind him. It's a waterfall. It's Jurassic Park. Duh. Oh my god, I'm crushing this. This is turning out great. I knew it was going to be good, but I didn't think it was going to be this good. That's for sure. Oh my god, it's incredible. Yeah, so I have been doing this every day. I started about 8 p.m. I've been going for a long time, almost 3 hours. I mean, I'm chill with that. I like it. This really has turned out so much better than I possibly could have imagined it turning out. I think it's hilarious. That it's come this far. I mean, it looks great. I really love it. I mean, unfortunately, I got to draw a line through his face, which is kind of sad, but he is a dinosaur. He should be behind the cage, so I'm cool with it. I got to draw a third palm tree. There's duality in fences as well. Absolutely. I mean, there's duality in everything. I could make it look like that. You're right. Maybe I'll do that. I think I'll. But like the problem is, you can kind of see this like bar through him. So I have to do a lot of like green. Well, let me. I'll do it one at a time. I'll do it one at a time. We'll see. Haha. I'm a genius. Oh. You guys, you never cease to amaze me. You really don't. Oh, man. My friend Kane is one of the biggest Jurassic Park fiends in the entire world. He's gonna love it. He's gonna love this. There we go. There we go. What I gotta do right here. Palm trees are throwing off the depth. Oh, it's just great. It's just so great. I couldn't be happier. I gotta put some more green on the hills. Keep the fence going down in the black box. Yeah, probably do that. I like the paintings with a recognizable object more than the full abstract ones. Yeah, you know, I think that's kind of what I'm still learning. Like, I'm certainly not a I don't know if you can tell, but I really don't know how to draw real life things that well. Surprise. I'm not that good at it. But what I really like to do is make the thing because I really enjoy the process of it. I don't know. I just love it. I love what I'm doing. I think this is so much fun. It's just so much fun. So, yeah, I don't really get too critical of my work. I really enjoy it. I think I did my best to create a T-Rex. He looks really good. But yeah, you know, with abstract, I have a little more leeway because I can use composition to my advantage. Here, a little bit. I don't want to say constricted because I'm certainly not constricted, but I'm limited by my ability to draw real life figures. Ah, there we go. That's got to be a line. All right. Where's that go green? No, because then his head is floating through the thing. I got it. A self-portrait. I've done a few self-portraits in the past. I tend to really like the way they turn out. Cool. Now we got that going. There's definitely nothing on 4. This is my dino. So I gotta sign it. There we go. Dinosaur. T-Rex in Jurassic Park. I mean, let's do these. I don't know if that's the right answer. Birds in the sky. You know how I feel. What does my signature look like? I'll show you. I did a bad placement. Kind of looks something like that. So here's my dino. I'm proud of this. I'm real proud of that, just so you guys know. David, I just got your email. Cool. Well, let's do it live, right? If you're cool with that, David, do you mind? Do you mind if I do it live? Would that offend you? Would that help you? You tell me. Look at that one, huh? Look at this. I love it. I love it. The funny thing is I didn't do any focusing when I'm just realizing when I put this camera here, I didn't do any focusing. So it was just like naturally set. It's pretty cool. All right, David, let's see what we got. Dave, I'm gonna be ruthless, man. I'm gonna kind of. A lot of people send me stuff, and a lot of times I'm super disappointed because it sucks. I have no idea what your artwork looks like. I have no idea what your photos look like, but I'm gonna use you as an example here, because why would I hold back my opinion? I mean, what? I mean, dude, these are great. Did you just send me 2 pictures? Okay. So this is the first one David sent. David, is this you? Is this a self-portrait? It looks great. I like the shading. I like the color yellow. I like the focus on the eye. Obviously the left side of the face is lost a little bit, but I mean, it's the feel that you're going for, right? Like, it's moody. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's fantastic. It's a great self-portrait. It looks like you probably lit it with one light. My initial thought is that I don't love the color of the light, but honestly, like, that's my personal opinion on it. That's not, like, you might have a different opinion of the color of the light. It might fit in your color scheme. It's not something that would fit in my color scheme, personally. But it's really great. I mean, you capture the brown eye very well. It looks great. Looks really great. Good focus. Yeah, and composition is good. It seems like you centered it pretty well. I like the eyeball is focused in the right spot. Not much to critique on it, really. But yeah, you only sent one. The other one's not in there, so. Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, like, what am I supposed to do? Critique it? Like, it's so hard to critique or judge or whatever. Like, would it win a photo competition? I don't know. Depends what the competition is. Is it a self-portrait competition? If it's a self-portrait competition, you're not going to win. There's a good answer. It's a nice picture. You'd have to really tell a really powerful story behind it, why you took it that way, why you did it that way. Try sending the other one. Let's see what it looks like. Just send it. You don't have to send a message or anything. Just send the email with the picture. But yeah, it was a good picture, man. Like, it depends on what you're trying to do with it. You know, like, what was the motivation behind taking the picture? Why did you take that picture? Look at these. This is how many paintings I've made in 3 days. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's unsigned, so it's not done. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I mean, this one's signature. I guess I'll count it. This music is called Copyright-Free Lo-Fi. Lo-Fi No Copyright Mix 2021. I have no idea what any of these songs are. I've heard none of them. I'm simply talking over them, and they're turned down pretty quiet. Yeah, I have no idea what any of these songs have been. So, sorry, but I don't know. accounts. All right, so now we're 17 paintings done this week. Actually, I did this one as well. I really like this one. This is a 5x7. It's bigger than the other ones. I did this during the Super Bowl because I was bored. That game was kind of lame. Peace out, Ryan. Thanks for coming by, man. It's kind of a big day. This is a new setup, new change. Just trying some new stuff out. I really appreciate it. Thanks everyone for coming by. This has been a lot of fun. Switching up this camera, it's hilarious. I just used to have it in front of me. Now it's the side angle, and I feel a little bit more at home. I feel like less like an object and more like I'm a person doing my job, and other people get to watch me do that. So, yeah, I really appreciate everyone coming by. Talk with me, you know? It's fun. Is this on face camera? I can't remember. I think it is. Yeah. So we got this one. I don't think that one's done yet. I don't know what. Sometimes you wish you could take some marks back. Yeah, so one thing, it's funny. I was doing a like poetry writing stream the other day, and people would come in. They were like, "Mac, are you good? Are you good?" But like when I write or when I'm like really thinking hard about something, I always go like this, or I like really scratch my head and I really like close my eyes, and I'm like thinking hard. Just about what the heck I'm trying to write and say. So sometimes it looks like I'm like not okay, but that's just what like thinking hard looks like, honestly. Kurt Cobain's art, I've actually never seen it. I don't know what it looks like. I could look it up. I'm getting tired. I'm probably gonna. I'm going on 3 hours. I got 2 minutes on here. I'm gonna turn it off in 2 minutes. Kurt Cobain. Well, I can't search Kurt Cobain art. No, not Kurt Cobain. That. Oh man, he's so talented. He's so talented. Yeah, this guy's great. Surrealism vibes for sure. Amazing artist, numerous pieces throughout his life. Good stuff. Good stuff, Kurt. He seems like he had a troubled life a bit. But looks great. He's awesome. Gabriel, I'm doing real well. I'm about to head out in about a minute or so, but honestly, I've had such a great day. I painted a ton. I've been real busy. I really like how busy I've been with all this stuff, and it feels good. It feels good to be doing things, and you know, just having fun with it. So, as I kind of fade out into the distance, I'm gonna keep working on this and whatever. I mean, yeah, but thanks everyone for coming by. I really appreciate it. If I had any superpower, I mean, I do have superpowers. I can stop time. I'm telepathic. I can communicate with nature. I manifest things really well. Superpowers are real, guys. You just gotta believe it. Make sure you come by for the next stream. Yeah, it should be tomorrow. It will be tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time. It tends to be the time that works best for me. So thanks everyone for coming by. If you're still in here and you wanted to know what I did based on the title and thumbnail, that's what I did. I made a clickbaity thumbnail, a clickbaity title. I changed my camera setup and I put a light behind me over there so I would have a little bit better view. I gotta add some more blue to this painting somewhere. I'm gonna finish it offline, maybe just so I have some peace of mind while I'm doing it. Not that I don't have peace of mind right now, but it helps to be alone with my thoughts and not have to present something. So I feel good about it. Thanks everyone for coming by. I really appreciate it. If you want to support me or anything I do, go to this website is www.mind.sx. It's where I sell my handcrafted notebooks. This way I can provide you with something valuable. I really see something powerful in this. If you're willing to share your thoughts in an open notebook, this is the one. I made it myself. I handcraft every single one. Go to this website, download the app, the Maclin app, of course, any app store that you have. Also, hey, oh man, I'm not even on my face camera. Like and subscribe. Make sure you leave a like before you head out. And I'll be here tomorrow. Feeling good about it. Peace out, everybody.